Welcome to Bullats. This is the Bullats online speaking test.
One, two, three, four, five.
One, two, three, four, five.
Read the instruction. Part 1. Interview. You will be asked 8 questions. Listen to each question and respond after the tone. Look at the timer to see how much time you have to give your answer. Can you tell me your full name?
Of course, my full name is Leticia González Berumen. Leticia goes with C and González with Z.
How do you spell your surname?
My last name, Berumen, is spelled B-E-R-U-M-E-N. It is a German last name.
Where are you from?
I am from Mexico. I live in a city located at the north of Mexico. It is near Texas, I believe, and it is a very beautiful place.
What do you like most about your hometown?
What I like the most about my hometown is its people. We are very friendly here, and I also like that it is very calm.
What's your job?
Right now, I work independently giving tutorings to children that have some trouble with school subjects like mathematics, science, physics, for example. And I give the classes in my house, and I am very happy with my job right now.
What exactly does your job involve?
Well, it involves a lot of organization and planning because you need to organize your schedule so that you can give more classes to more children. It also needs to have patience because there are some kids that don't understand very well and have more difficulties in some subjects.
What made you decide on this kind of work?
Well, I decided to work in this job 5 years ago because I love children. I love to have convivence with them, and I also think that I can give something to them with knowledge, with explaining the topics that they have some difficulties, and I am very happy doing it.
How do you use English in your work?
Well, I use English a lot in my work because there are some subjects that are given in English. For example, I give biology in English, I give physics in English, and also I give tutorings of the language English by itself to kids that don't know how to speak English. I also do that.
Part 2. Reading aloud. You will see 8 sentences on the screen. Read each sentence aloud after the tone. Look at the timer to see how much time you have to give your answer. Question 1.
This is the latest version of the plan.
Question 2.
These are the minutes of the last committee meeting.
Question 3.
Sales have risen faster than expected over the last quarter.
Question 4.
I will give you a summary of the figures at the end of my talk.
Question 5.
Mr. Bond apologizes for not being able to attend the reception.
Question 6.
Permission to develop the land must be gained in advance.
Question 7.
Dr. Clark would like you to phone her back before 3 o'clock.
Question 8.
The design should follow the guidelines set out in the tender specifications.
Part 3. Presentation. You will have 1 minute to talk about a topic. First, you have 40 seconds to read the task and prepare what you are going to say. You will then be given 1 minute to speak. Please begin speaking now.
Well, I'm going to talk about the perfect office to work in. I'm going to say where the office should be, what the office should look like, and what facilities the office should have. First, I think that the office should be in a place where there is a wide area of work and opportunities. For example, if you are going to work about finances or in a bank, maybe New York could be a good place. Secondly, the office should look like something serious and it should be in accordance to your topic of work. For example, if you are a designer, your office should be creative, or if you are a lawyer, it needs to be more serious, for example. And third and finally, what facilities the office should have. I think every office should have technology, modern advices that can help you to do your work at the best way possible.
Part 4. Presentation with graphics. You will have 1 minute to talk about some visual information. First, you have 1 minute to look at the task and prepare what you are going to say. You will then be given 1 minute to speak. Please begin speaking now.
Well, I would like to show you the last reports of the experts done by the company Pepco in 2005, 2006, and 2007. As the charts show, in 2005, the exports to Japan were at 75% of the total exports of the company, while Brazil had only 10% and Canada 15%. Then next year, exports to Brazil increased to 30%, while Canada remained the same and Japan decreased to 55%. Finally, in 2007, we can observe that the exports to Japan remained in 50%, the half of the total exports. At the same time, Brazil had 25% and Canada the other 25%. So we can see that the exports to Japan are the biggest in the 3 years, for example.
Part 5. Communication activity. You will imagine you are in this situation. You have 40 seconds to read the task. How important do you think the location of a conference is?
The location of a conference is very important because you need to make sure that it is a place where people are going to know there is an event there. The best located a conference is, the more people that it is going to attract. So of course it's important. You need to make sure it is a place also near the people.
What equipment should a good conference center have?
Well, the basic equipment that is needed, for example, chairs, tables, but also you need to have technology there. A conference usually uses, for example, projectors or TVs to have a presentation there, and the sound is also important. You need to make sure that you have all of this equipment ready.
What catering facilities do you expect to find in a good conference center?
Well, at a good conference center, maybe there should be a place where people go to meet each other, a place that is directed to networking, so you can meet people, you can meet enterprises, get to know each other and make contacts there. Also, well, food and like that.
What makes a good conference speaker?
I think the characteristic of a good conference speaker is his or her security, the way that he is able to express what he wants, the way that he attracts people that has the attention of the people and that knows about the subject he's talking about also.
What is the ideal length of a good conference?
Well, the length, I think it's going to be depending on the topic, but no more than 1 hour, certainly, because people are not able to maintain the focus for a long time and they are not going to receive the message the way we want them to. So, depending on the subject, but maximum 1 hour.
That's the end of the Bulat speaking test.
Thank you.